Hello all and welcome to another Caffeine Entertainment video. It's Art here with the book review for Under the Black Hat by Jim Ross. My Life in WWE and Beyond by Jim Ross. Shadow written by Paul O'Brien. I have to give him some credit too. Jim Ross is the venerable voice of professional wrestling. He is, for my money, the voice of professional wrestling. And he is the man in professional wrestling. Before I go on, let me just say I am filming outside. So if you hear outside noise, and this is a new angle I'm trying, hope you all like it as we live through these stay-at-home, save-live days. But back to the book. This book picks up basically where the last book left off. You start at WrestleMania 15 and his return from his second bout of Bell's palsy, all the way through his life past WWE and into all elite wrestling. Now the book doesn't go too deeply into all elite wrestling, since that's a brand new baby, only having been around about a year for JR next month. So I look for a third book to make this a JR trilogy soon. Things I like about this book: JR is a great narrator. He tells you about the Owen Hart tragedy, his battle with Bell's palsy, his fall from WWE grace, and his rise to AEW prominence. And all the stories, and I do mean all the major stories in between. He doesn't miss words. He clearly stands out and tells people when he screws up and when he screwed up. He doesn't mince words at all, and that I love about JR. He is a man's man. He celebrates his successes, and he stands front and center in his failures, which is something that most of us could learn in life. So that is a life lesson that you can learn from this book. As a wrestling fan, I really love this book, and I do something fun with this book, and that is every time he talks about a match, I go and I watch it on WWE Network, or I go and I watch it on YouTube, or I find it somewhere, because I like to put myself back in that moment when I'm going through the book. So I'll pause the book, watch the match, then I'll go back to the book and get the background story and the complete story. This is his story in front of the camera and behind the camera. That, and Jim Ross, for everything he's accomplished on the camera, has accomplished so much more off the camera. He is as valuable in front of the mic as he is behind the curtain. The book being narrated in the audible version by Jim Ross makes the book amazing, makes the book a cannot put down book. And it makes it to where I reviewed it first before I reviewed Statute of Limitations. That's right. I'm going to push back Statute of Limitations by a week if you guys haven't guessed. But it's also in the can, so do not worry. Gonna let two cars pass and then we'll move on. As the cars pass, I can say this: the book was amazing. It had me enthralled and enthused and intrigued from the word jump. From the jump word, as something buzzes around my head and I don't know what it is, but from the word jump, I was enthused, I was excited. I needed to read this book. This book, especially now that we're at home saving lives as we all are, this book was a huge respite for me. And I love it when authors read the book, and JR is no different. So my verdict on this book is very simple. If you are a wrestling fan and read wrestling books, JR's Under the Black Hat is a book for you. If you want an easy to understand book about wrestling and the inner workings of the business that will be both easy to understand and entertaining, Jim Ross's books, both Slobberknocker and Under the Black Hat, are for you. To wrestling fans, you probably have already read this or are planning on picking it up as soon as the bookstores and or libraries, because sadly the libraries are closed too. Painful. That's the one painful part about this. But as soon as you can get a hold of the book, wherever books are sold, get a hold of it, enjoy it, love it. It's a full endorsement of read it, own it, love it on my scale. It is a 5-star GoodReads rating, full endorsement from me. I love Jim Ross's books. He tells a great story, very artfully done. It's like the man takes notes, or at least wants to catalog his journey. It is that amazing. It is that good. And I will probably do a fun experiment if this stay-at-home order lasts longer, like I suspect it will. I will probably listen to Slobberknocker and then listen to Under the Black Hat back to back, because it's just amazing and I want to see the body of work as a whole. So, with that said, you know I make videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday at 12:30 p.m. Central, 10:30 a.m. Pacific, 1:30 p.m. Eastern. Please like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more. Please ding the notification bell to be notified when I upload a video if YouTube is working that day, because we all know YouTube sometimes doesn't like to work. But without further ado, as I enjoy this beautiful day, happy reading, everybody. Happy gaming. Stay safe. Stay home. Save lives. I'll see you again soon. And peace.